Boom! At the open, our all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up half.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want to stop it. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, outside, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottom. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETFs, making profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them make profits. While I'm still in my same big profit. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and the cop. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Him make profit. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? They make profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Him make profit. That TTG money gang, making profit. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, but are ready to get down to business. My name is Michael Edward Paranati, and I go by Michael Edward. I began my trading career, folks, over 17 years ago, working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. It was my very first job right out of college. While there, I had to first go through an educational trading program before they let me touch $1 of their money. That's where I learned how to become a trader. I have to sift through hours of YouTube videos. I was lucky and fortunate that my start was being trained by professionals. And then 2008 happened. And that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but it was also the same year I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder, head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 9 professional trading mods and over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. For those of you that do not know, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and give out individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We also cover all styles of trading. We do day trading, swing trading, also even long-term investing. So it's something for everybody at True Trading Group. But you see, we take that university level curriculum and we combine it with today's top financial tools. Tools that give you more information, that help you make better decisions, that increase your chances of success. Unfortunately, most retail traders don't use them because they're so expensive. You're talking around $5,000 to $6,000 a year if you were to pay for these tools on your own. These include things like Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management teams. You got TradingView's premium charting software with real-time tick-for-tick data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, analyst ratings, the trade idea scanner, so much more. Honestly, I can go through them all, but I'll share that for another time. Yes, you get our courses. Yes, you get all of our trade alerts, but you also get these tools. We give you everything that you need to have the very best chance of becoming successful for one affordable price for the entire year. You also get access to our members. Now, our members, over 10,000 members from 115 different countries. Hands down, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you're ever going to find. Not to mention, you get all the real-time trade alerts from the moderators and myself that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate as a group on all of our executions of just around 80%, now going on roughly the last 4 years. Of course, all of you that work full-time jobs, all of you have busy schedules. All these tools, resources, alerts, everything is accessible on our mobile apps that are designed to help you stay connected no matter what you're doing or how busy that you are. As long as you have a cell phone or a tablet, if you can listen to music during the day, then you can listen in on our analysis and get the real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit their positions. So if you guys are ready to learn trading profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here with myself, other TTG Pro trading mods, and special guests. We'll drop golden nuggets and give you free lessons, education, and trade ideas that can help you guys become better traders. So if you've not yet done so, do yourself a favor. Smash that like button, show some love, but make sure you subscribe to the channel and then turn on your notifications so you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. We're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. Now, I've got an incredible live stream in store for you guys all here today. It's going to be a huge week. And that might sound difficult for me to say it's going to be a huge week considering the last 2 weeks that we've just come out of. We are coming off of a string of 2 consecutive weeks with 7 triple-digit gains each week. That is a total of 14 triple-digit gains in the last 2 weeks. And I'm going to tell you my top trade ideas coming into this week and see if we can keep that momentum going, which I sure as hell intend on doing. But we've got a great live stream for some other reasons as well. You see, I'm giving away $1,000 on this stream. One of you is going to win $1,000 later on this live stream, but all of you, I promise, are going to be armed with the education and the game plan and the resources to have the very best chance of making money. What is surely going to be a week filled with fireworks as we are getting into the start of earnings season, and basically every single Fed member on the planet is going to be talking here this week. So all of you that are joining us in the Stock Master app, this is your warning. I am putting you on warning. We have had 14 triple-digit gains over the last 2 weeks. I'm putting you on warning. I am planning on going for another 7 this week. I know it sounds crazy, but we're going for it. I'm putting you on warning. This is going to be a big week. Earnings are starting. You got everything that's going on between Israel and Gaza in the Middle East and the tensions there. You got what's going on with oil prices. You got the Federal Reserve is talking this week. Well, Tesla and Netflix and Johnson & Johnson and Lockheed Martin and Charles Schwab and all Bank of America and all these other companies are going to be reporting earnings this week. Not to mention we get new jobless claims data as well. It's going to be a big week. It's going to be a big week. So listen up. In order for you to win the $1,000, in a moment, I'm going to give you the first of 2 code words, with the second code word coming later on in this live stream. Now, at the end of the live stream, we're going to put everyone's name into a random name picker called the Wheel of Names. We will then spin that wheel here live. If your name is called, you'll have 2 minutes to send a text message to a phone number that we'll put on the screen, and you must give us both of those code words. If you cannot give us those code words, or you do not text us within the allotted 2-minute time frame, we will spin that wheel again. Now, before we do get things started, though, tonight, I also would like to thank our partners at Benzinga. For those of you guys that do not know, Benzinga offers their own educational products and tools, yet they still fully endorse the True Trading Group platform for the massive added value that it provides for their members and for their community. We're grateful to Benzinga for the opportunity to further educate their community, and we're also grateful to offer the Benzinga Pro newsfeed and Squawk feature with congressional trading data and insider trading information, which honestly, on its own, if you guys were to go to Benzinga directly, it's going to cost you guys over $1,400 a year. It is included when you join True Trading Group, free with your annual membership. You don't have to pay anything extra for it. So if you're here from Benzinga, you guys are all in the right place. First code word for tonight. Write it down. Here's the first code word for the $1,000 giveaway. It is earnings. It's earnings. Simple, right? Earnings. That's what's starting up here this week. We actually technically kicked off earnings. We actually technically kicked off earnings on Friday. On Friday, but now we're getting into now the heart, right? We're going to start to get now, we're going to start rolling through now with big companies like Tesla, like Netflix, like Johnson & Johnson. You got a ton of other companies that are coming out here this week. We'll start to talk about that, what we expect from those companies, what we expect those earnings to do to the overall markets. And the week after that, you're going to start to get into all the big tech companies. So it's going to be a wild next, couple of weeks, guys. It really is. All right. So the first code word there is earnings. Okay. Earnings. Now, listen, everyone that's on here right now, I need you all to understand something before I get into the rest of this live stream. Tonight, we are going to talk about some things that are controversial. We're going to talk about some things that might stir up some people's emotions. It would be impossible for it not to. There are way too many things that are going on in the world right now that can and will affect not just the stock market, but also people's lives. And all politics aside, all religion aside, this channel, the True Trading Group platform, it exists to help empower people in order to better themselves and to make money, flat out, plain and simple. And I believe there's a lot happening right now that will help us achieve that goal. But there's a lot of things happening in the world and in the US also that are taking place that are going to provide excess of volatility in the markets and excess of therefore then opportunity in the short term before ultimately things, in my opinion, kind of cool off and kind of go back to a little bit more of a state of normalcy before as we get into closer towards the end of the year, because this entire year has been just one gigantic absolute black swan event. Not nobody, not myself, not any of the analysts thought that we would have not seen at least some sort of an economic slowdown into a mild recession or something here this year, but it has not happened. Nobody foresaw there was going to be a banking crisis where we were going to lose some big banks earlier this year. Then nobody foresaw that we were going to have this war pop up now in the Middle East. There's been so many black swan events that have happened this year, and I feel like it's just been one gigantic black swan event. And a recession has not come. Here we are in 2023 going into the fourth quarter, and we still have unemployment underneath 4%, damn near its record lows. And you just had the most recent jobs report that really was a Goldilocks scenario for the people that are bullish on the stock market. Although there are parts of inflation that are still sticky and improving to be sticky, Other parts of inflation are continuing to come down, and it is so far what the Federal Reserve has been doing. It's been working. It's been working. I'm surprised that here we are on October 15th and we are not in a mild recession. If you asked me back in January if I thought we'd be in a mild recession by the end of this year, I would have told you yes. But yet here we are. GDP is actually well above zero. And we are back. So here we are, right? Here we are. GDP is nowhere near zero, never mind actually being negative for 2 consecutive quarters. We're nowhere near that. We're nowhere near that recession. And, you know, we've all been through a heck of a lot, right? Like most of the people that are watching this YouTube channel, most people that joined True Trading, a lot of people joined True Trading during the pandemic. We went as a planet. We went through a global pandemic within the last few years, had numerous economic scares, numerous times where at one time or another, we felt like, oh, that's it. This is it. This is it. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the economy. You know, people really felt that was going to be the case during the bank failures that we had earlier this year. But yet here we are. The world did not end. And the market has actually resiliently pushed back to the upside. And I don't believe also what is happening right now in the Middle East, I don't think that's going to end the world either. Yes, I'm talking about Israel and Gaza. And we have to bring it up, not for political sake. And I'll tell you right now, I don't want your opinions. I'm telling you now, do not voice your political opinions on the situation inside of this chat. You will be muted indefinitely if that is the case. That's not why we're here. None of it matters. None of your opinions do not matter. I don't care about your opinion on it. You do not care about mine. There's thousands of other channels out there that right now are talking about this. They're showing different things. They want to hear your opinion. They would love for you to get riled up and would love for you to comment, and they would love for you to engage because it helps them. I do not want your political opinions on this page. If you share them, you will be muted. The only thing I care about on this page is that how we as a community and as a group can better our lives to help each other make money. That is my goal. That is the goal of True Trading Group. That is the goal of this YouTube channel. So let's not ever forget that. Now, if you hate True Trading Group, if you hate us, please by all means, be my guest. Go ahead. Just spam our comments with how much that you hate True Trading Group, because it'll just boost engagement on the YouTube channel, and it'll just boost engagement for the stream. But it's not different like anywhere else. Like the more engagement that you have, the more something spreads. That's why it's actually called going viral, because as we all know, viruses, what do? They spread. That's where viral comes from. So listen, I don't care about your religious beliefs. I don't care about your political views. I don't care what gender you are or your pronouns. I don't care what your interests are. I don't give a damn about who you voted for. I don't give a damn about who you plan on voting for. I don't care about anything of those things, and neither does anybody else on here. So my friends, that is the beauty of True Trading Group. The beauty of True Trading Group is that none of those things matter. All that matters is a real desire to improve your financial situation and to better yourself. And if that is you, then I don't care who you are. I don't care who you pray to. I don't care who you sleep with. You're all welcome here. Now, in times of war, which is what we have right now, there are initial periods of panic. You guys remember what the stock market did when Russia first invaded Ukraine. There's an initial panic that is then followed by some tremendous volatility. Now, the Israel-Gaza war is moving into its next phase, which is where it seems like at any day now, or at any moment, it seems like you're going to have Israel's about to go into Gaza on the ground. And that action will create fear globally. It'll create fear here in the US, and it should, because it's war. Right? War is a scary thing, because we, the U.S., we've sent aircraft carriers and naval ships into the region to show a sign of force and to posture. And although the U.S. is not getting involved in the ground there right now, the tensions are high with the surrounding nations, and something could escalate. And if it does escalate, we are right there. Our troops are there, our equipment is there, and tensions are high in the surrounding regions, and it affects what will happen here. It affects what will happen in the stock market. Now, listen, I'm not condoning or approving or co-signing profiting off of other people's pain. Certainly not such horrible situations as to what's taking place in that part of the world. However, it is happening regardless of how you feel about it. And as a result of this happening, there's going to be increased volatility in the markets, especially after Israel formally moves into Gaza. Now, you combine that with the fact that you have almost every single Fed member that's going to be speaking this week. You got the start of earnings season. You got the new jobless claims data. And you have the recipe for unbelievable volatility in the markets and therefore opportunity. Volatility in the market, all that really means, guys, is that stocks and the markets are going to move. They're going to move in larger, you're going to have larger moves in a shorter period of time. That's what volatility is. You can have volatility to the downside, you got volatility to the upside, but that is what creates for us tremendous trading opportunities. It's the reason why we've had 14 triple-digit gains in the last 2 weeks called out and executed inside of True Trading Group. This is the type of stuff that allows for those opportunities to be capitalized on. And that all starts tomorrow. And my friends, there is wild card after wild card after wild card at play. Every single person in the U.S., unless you've been living under a rock, was completely and fully expecting Iran to 100% involve themselves and back Hamas, which would be bad for oil prices, bad for global energy, including energy prices here, and it would escalate further uncertainty in that part of the world, which is already in chaos. However, what we've seen actually here today, I don't know how many of you would have had Iran abandoning Hamas on your bingo cards, because I sure as hell didn't, but you've had comments come out of Iran over the last couple of hours here today saying that they're not really planning on getting involved unless there's an attack on their people and an attack on their country, essentially saying, Hamas, you're on your own. This is coming now just a day after Iran gave a warning to Israel yesterday saying, hey, if you don't stop what you're doing in Gaza, tomorrow will be too late. Well, today is tomorrow from that comment. And now your comments are very, very different. So what the hell is going to happen? I don't know. I don't think anybody actually knows because there are so many wild cards that are out there. There's so many of them. Is it true? Is it not true? Can you believe Iran? Can you not believe? I don't know. All I can do is proceed with the information that I have at my disposal without allowing my own views and my own opinions to cloud any analysis of the information that I have, and therefore cloud the actions and my judgment and the decisions that I'm going to make with my money. When you start clouding your political views into your investment decisions, it usually ends badly. Because that is when you start making financial decisions based on emotions. And when you make decisions based on emotions, you make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, you lose money. If you want to be good at this game that we call the stock market, then you have to be able to make decisions without emotions involved. Simple as that. And to further throw another wild card, how many of you expected Hezbollah to make a statement today saying that they're not intending on entering the war here just yet, that they actually described the violence taking place at the Israel-Lebanon border as just a skirmish. Skirmishes, they said. It is meant as nothing more than a warning, they said. I don't know. Could that be part of the reason why the futures market is trading higher right now and we are green? The fact that it seems like the comments that you've gotten from Iran and from Hezbollah, that it seems like maybe this conflict does not escalate and does not spill over into other Middle Eastern borders. Maybe that's why the markets are moving to the upside as the S&P is up 0.3%, as the NASDAQ is up 0.34% right now as I'm talking with you guys. Maybe that's why the markets are moving higher. Maybe it's anticipation of dovish speak from Fed members. Maybe it's the anticipation of earnings being better than expected. Or maybe it's a combination of all three things. Maybe. The volatility this year has been building and building and building, and it seems like we are coming to a head with it all. Every quarter, it seems like the volatility this year has gotten more intense and more intense. We are now in the last quarter of the year, and it feels like we're at a fever's pitch, to be honest with you. And it's not just like a guess. I'm not just guessing this. I'm not just giving you my gut feeling on this. I've been doing this for over 17 years. I've dedicated my entire adult life to the markets and to understanding how this works. I am a professional. I've been doing this for over 17 years. And I am telling you, I haven't seen such buildup of volatility and opportunity in this market like I have seen in the last 24 months. September was the weakest month of the year. Okay. We could comment here on the screen. Let me just go through and just read up here. Wow, 14 triple-digit trades in the 9 trading. Which stock did you trade on? Bread. I'll go through and I'll go through some of the trades that we were capitalizing on when you said 9. I'll go through them all with you. Okay. Between last week, we had 7 triple-digit gains, and this week we had another 7. Okay. I'm going to show you, and I'm about to actually tell you guys this all now, because September was actually the weakest month of the whole year, right? The markets went down the most in the month of September. But yet we still had many triple-digit gains in the month of September, but not like we saw so far to start off October. October's been absolutely unbelievable, and it's starting to build up. Now, so let me talk about October, because here we are, October 15th, we're 2 weeks in. And what October has been like to start the year has been 2 consecutive weeks of 7 triple-digit gains each week. I do not recall a single time that I have ever seen that type of trading take place in that short period of time. It is a testament to the quality of traders that we have at True Trading Group. It's not just me. There's 9 professional traders that lead our members through the day, that call out trades, that show their positions, show their screens, everything else. And everybody is, educate people, answer questions, give them their commentary and analysis each and every single day, give them one-on-one coaching, etc. Right? It's not just me. But the trading that I have seen take place over the last couple of weeks during these moments of intense volatility is just nothing honestly short of amazing. And I've traded with some incredible traders, obviously working on Wall Street and sitting at a fund and being on a trading floor. You sit down and you're with some amazing traders. But I got to tell you this, I'm being dead honest when I say this. There is not a single group of people that I'd rather be trading with for the rest of my life. I've never seen trading performance like this before between myself, the moderators, and also our members, the milestones that people are achieving. Let me just show you kind of some of the trades that we've had so far. Now I'll just run them through here. Just give you the quick, here's the quick synopsis, and I'll talk them through with you guys. Palo Alto. Okay, this is all the month of October. Palo Alto, 240% gain on call options. Look at the move Palo Alto has made over the last week and a half. 240% gain on Palo Alto. Then you had SLV. Look at the move that SLV has made over the last week. That's 225%. These are both call options. SLV and Palo Alto call options. 240%, 227%. Then you had Netflix short. We absolutely decimated this Netflix short trade. That Netflix short trade was good for not 1, but 2 triple-digit gains, 187%. And then a completely separate trade, 114%. So hit Netflix twice for triple-digit gains. Then you had Block. We actually caught this little move to the upside there on Block. That was good for 100%. We caught this short on ARM, and I'm actually still short a piece of this ARM position. And that over the last 3 days has given us a 100% gain. I'm looking for a little bit more. CarMax is another one that gave us 100% gain. EMPH was good for 141% gain. And then you're going to be looking at Home Depot, was good for 111%. FSLR was good for 123%. You get where I am going with this. I don't mean to bore you, but these are all of the trades that have been executed, that have been called out, that have been locked in, that have been capitalized inside of True Trading Group by its moderators and also by its members. If you think that somehow, some way, that only the mods and I are the ones that are making money and that are capitalizing from these trades, you would be dead wrong. Guys, we trade stocks, we trade options, we trade futures, we day trade, we swing trade, we do long-term investing. There's literally something for everybody here inside of True Trading Group. But for you to think that the moderators and I are the only people that are making money, oh my goodness, would you be so incredibly wrong? Because the milestones that members are hitting in the month of October is unlike anything that I've ever seen. Members are making money, guys. The vast majority of the members of True Trading Group, and there are many of them, over 10,000 from 115 different countries. The vast majority of them are making money. They're becoming better traders. And you do not need to take my word for it. In fact, you shouldn't take my word for it, because who am I? I'm some guy on the YouTube channel in a hat that's telling you that people are making money, but how do you actually know? I'll show you how you know, because I'm going to prove it to you right now, so pay very close attention. Members of True Trading Group that are on this live stream, there are 1,300 people that are on this live. Many of you I know are members of the True Trading Group community already. If you are, and you are very simply making money and becoming better traders, I want you to type the number 1 inside of chat right now. Anybody else that is on this YouTube channel, anybody else that is on this live stream, if you are not part of this community, pay attention to how many people you see type the number 1. These aren't bots. These are real people. These are your peers. These are your friends, your family members, your coworkers. If they can do it, so can you. They've had every single excuse that you have put in front of yourself. They have every single limitation and restriction that you have given yourself on why you can't do this or why right now is not the right time. BS. Yesterday was the right time. Now is the right time. 14 triple-digit gains in 2 weeks. Are you kidding me? You could have literally made your entire year in 14 days. This is the opportunity that is out there in this market. And it's not just myself. It's not just the moderators. It's the members. And the biggest limitation that I hear people put on themselves is, oh, I have a full-time job. I can't do this. It's, oh, I'm not in front of my computer anymore. Because a lot of people got involved in the markets during COVID. Why? Because they were home, they had extra money, and they had nothing else to do. They can sit in front of a computer all day long. And that has created this false stigma that, oh, I have to be in front of my computer all day, every day in order to make money. And that is wrong. It is incorrect. Ask me 25 years ago, yes, you have to be in front of your computer. Why? Because we didn't have access to the information and the platforms and the mobility that you have now with technology. This is the greatest time to ever be alive, because you have the ability to literally take advantage of these trades from your cell phone. It's all you need. Use our mobile app. Over 82% of the members of True Trading Group have full-time jobs. The rest of them are either retired or are now full-time traders. So to think that you can't do this because you have a full-time job is wrong. It's silly. All you need to listen. Can you get a text message during the day? Yes, I know you do. I know you all get text messages. Do you respond to your text messages during the day? Yes, of course you do. You're full of it if you tell me that you don't. Maybe unless you're an astronaut and maybe you're orbiting the moon, then maybe you're not going to be able to answer your text messages. But that's all you need to do in order to follow along with the trades that are taking place inside of True Trading Group is receive a message. It's a real-time push notification. You get it the same way that you would get an Amber Alert. Oh, Mike just bought this stock or this call option. I'm going to log in. I'm going to place my order, and I'm going to put my phone back down. And then you get another real-time notification hours later or days later that says, oh, Mike sold. Okay, cool. I'm going to log into my E-Trade account or my Robinhood account or my Thinkorswim or Charles Schwab or whatever it is, my Webull, and then boop, I'm going to exit my position and I'm going to go back to work. That's it. That's what these people are doing. You don't believe me? Cool. Watch this again. I'm going to prove you wrong again. Members of True Trading Group that are making money while working a full-time job. Now type the number 1 and tell me what you actually do for a living. What is your profession? What do you do during the day? If you are on this live stream and you are not a member, please pay attention to the comments that you see. This isn't for me. This is for you to show you what is actually possible. For you to break down the barriers and the limitations that you have put on yourself, the things that are holding you back from achieving the goals that you have set forth. Read some of the comments. See if you see someone that does the same thing that you do for a living. Electrician, engineer, DoorDasher, carpenter, IT consultant, principal billing analyst, bricklayer, sales manager, car sales, another electrician, a truck driver, boat mechanic, school custodian, retired, Amazon warehouse, I'm a writer, construction, another construction, delivery driver, bakery owner, car salesman. I teach coding, physical therapist. El Papi's a serial killer. Go for it. Contractor, firefighter, accounting representative, business owner, utility line, IT engineer, architect, defense manufacturer, oil and gas accountant. I own a business. I cut down trees. Literally Trader by blood, not relation, actually sent a picture of him up in a tree on his phone placing a trade, sent the screenshot. Warehouse operation. Now, listen, I'm not going to keep reading all these comments. You can see hundreds of people that are commenting, telling you what they do for a living, but you read them. Maybe you see someone that does the same thing for a living as you do, to show you what's actually possible. I want to know who, you know what? I want to know who's on this live stream that's not a member of True Trading Group. Listen, I'm giving away $1,000 tonight, right? We've been on fire in True Trading Group, all right? If you're a member, or if you're not a member, you guys are trying to benefit from some of this stuff. I need to know who's on here that's not a member of True Trading Group, because I need to know, how much do I have to go into in depth of the volatility and what we have with the markets this week? Because I know my members know. My members know because we talk about it every single day on the platform. But if you're not a member, do me a favor and type the letters TTG, please. Just type the letters TTG if you guys are not a member of our community. Just type TTG. Don't be shy. I know it might sound tedious. Do me a favor, just so I can see how many people are on here, so I know how to tailor the content to best suit everybody on here. Just type TTG if you guys are not a member of True Trading Group. Let's see. We got, Man of Honor, Guadalupe, James, Ralph, Adrian, Madison, Creston, John, Mike, DeBlock, Mike P, another Mike, 10 Toes, Creston, Chic Trader, Micah, Venva, Paul, Neo, John, Roy, Warakisa, Macabrew, DJ, Chad, Twizzle, The Agent, Nathaniel, Torres, Donkey, John, Jose, Dash, Laura. Okay, Nurse Works just joined last night. Welcome to the community. We've got Christian out. Wow, there's so many people typing the letters TTG. I can't even read them all here. But listen, here's what we're gonna do. Listen, we got a lot of things to talk about tonight. Okay, earnings are coming up. We've had last week 7 triple digits. The week before that 7 triple digits. I'm looking to keep that going this week. I'm going to give you guys my top trade ideas for the week. I'm going to talk about Tesla earnings. I'm going to talk about Netflix earnings. I'm going to talk about the Fed members. I'm going to talk to you about what's going on between Israel and Gaza and what I think that does to the new updates between Iran and Hezbollah. What is that going to do to the oil markets this week? And where are we going to be able to find opportunities in the market? We're going to talk about all of these things. But it's going to be an insane week. It's going to be honestly insane rest of the year. But honestly, I really truly believe that people are literally going to be able to establish themselves financially for the first time in the next 90 days. And then you have other people that are completely ruin themselves financially in the next 90 days. And the side of the fence that you are on for that is entirely up to you. Before I move into everything for tonight, I want you guys to understand what you actually get when you do become a member of True Trading Group. I'd like to take a moment and actually show you our platform before we get into everything that I want to cover here this week. I'm going to explain how this war affects the markets and everything else. Okay. I'm telling you again tonight, I've been doing this now for the last couple of weeks. The last 2 consecutive Sundays, I've come on this live stream and I have told you that I believe that the market is going to give us some really good trading opportunities, and that I believe that the moderators and I are going to be able to capitalize on it in a way that's going to allow for our over 10,000 members to have some amazing trading weeks and to lock in some solid gains. I did that last Sunday. We had 7 triple-digit gains last week. I did it but last Sunday before that, it was another 7 triple-digit gains. I'm looking to keep that type of momentum going. I'm dead serious. But I want to show you guys first what you would get when you do become part of a True Trading Group community, because tonight is the last night. Starting tomorrow, our annual membership is changing. The price is going up. Our revamped checkout page is going live tomorrow. Okay, we've changed up our checkout page. We've made some changes to our annual membership. That goes live tomorrow. Tonight is going to be the last night where you guys can save money when you join True Trading Group. Normally, our membership is over $2,000 for the year. It's $2,212, but not tonight. It's not. Okay. Now, once you roll into tomorrow, the price is going to be a lot more expensive. But tonight, you guys can get it for more than 50% off of that figure. You're going to get everything that I'm going to show you and more. Okay, so let me show you guys exactly what is included in your membership when you join True Trading Group, because you're going to be getting access to, here's our chat room, right? Our chat room is where the moderators and I share their screens. They're live on the mic. They're calling out trades. They're answering questions. They're sending you their trade alerts throughout the course of the day. Again, we're not scalpers. We're not in and out of trades within seconds or minutes. Our day trades last hours. Our swing trades last days. You don't have to worry about getting a trade alert, and then by the time you open up your phone, the moderator is already getting out of the position and you're chasing, you're like running around chasing your own tail. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Our day trades last hours. Get in at like 10 o'clock in the morning, get out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Get in on a Monday, get out on a Wednesday type of thing. That's what it is. That's what you guys are going to be able to have access to, and use the mobile app. That's all you need. All you need is your phone. All you need is your phone. That's it. So that's our chat room. You guys are also going to get access to our courses. Our courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. Okay. You're going to get beginner courses. You're going to get advanced courses. You're going to get swing trading. You're going to get options, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. We've got it. You have access to all of it. You don't have to pay anything extra to get access to these courses. You're going to get, it's our 23 course curriculum. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. The Trading Views premium charting software is also on our platform. That's something that you guys are going to be able to use. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by traders. You get to use all our AI tools. We've obviously, like a lot of other people, we've implemented AI into our platform. Our AI tools can help you guys develop conservative versus aggressive trading strategies, can help you determine what the news sentiment is on a specific news headline or specific economic data point, so you can gauge what the market's reaction is actually going to be. You don't have to pay anything extra for these things. It's all included when you join our annual membership. You got the Trade Idea Scanners on our platform as well to help you guys be focused on the hottest stocks during the day. We also have our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data. You get unusual options activity, options flow, short data. You guys get analyst ratings on any stock that you're interested in. The watch list from the moderators and I that tells you exactly what stocks we're focused on with entry and exit prices. We tell you what we're going to do before we do it. We say, okay, guys, these are the stocks we're looking at. If the stocks get to these prices, we're in, either long or short, whatever it is, whatever the plan is for that name. And you guys will know what that information is even before our orders execute. Once our orders fill, that's when you actually get the notification in real time when our orders actually get filled and actually get executed. That's when you guys are then notified through push notification on the app. But you'll know ahead of time what the game plan is before the day even starts. You get a trading journal that tracks all your trading to break it down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner tells you what's being talked about most on social media so you guys can stay ahead of the crowd. We have a video library with over 600 hours of workshops and webinars covering different topics. And when you become a full-time member, you guys can actually start attending these live workshops, these live study sessions, instead of having to watch them on a video. All of this is included. Not a single thing that I'm showing you right now is extra. There is no upsell for our courses. There's no like VIP courses that cost another $1,000 after you join. I'm not going to sell you half of the solution. I am very simply going to say, this is what I think you need in order to reach your goals. Here it is for one affordable price for the entire year. And I know I talk a big game on these live streams, and some people are like, oh, this guy's kind of full of shit. I get it. I know I talk a big game, but I back it up, and I back it up with my own money, because I'm going to prove to you how much I believe in the platform that we've actually created. I believe in it so much that when you join True Trading Group, you're going to put up money to join. I'm also going to put up money. I'm going to offer you a double your money back guarantee. I'm dead serious. What you're going to pay to join True Trading Group, if you cannot make it back, I'm going to give you back double your money. Here's the deal. These are the details. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. We do study groups every week. Attend one. You can do this on your own pace, on your own time, your own schedule. You don't have to do this all within 30 days, right? Or 14 days or 7 days. You can take your time. Actually use the platform. Don't log on to our site 8 times the whole year and then be like, oh, hey, I didn't make any money. Oh, I'll double my money back. No. Actually try. Go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend the study group. And if you are unable to have and make enough winning trades that will equal what you paid for your membership, then I will give you back double your money. I am dead serious. I can offer that to you because our refund rate is only 2.27%. If our refund rate at True Trading Group was 15%, I would not be able to offer you double your money back. We'd go out of business. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,300 reviews, and we have a 78% retention rate. 78% of our members are either lifetime members or have renewed their membership. Now ask yourself this question. If you joined a platform that you didn't make any money, you thought it was a complete waste of time, you learned nothing, you made no progress, would you pay for a lifetime membership? Or would you renew your annual membership? Or would you cancel and say, you guys suck? What would you do, right? Of course, you would all cancel and say, you guys suck. Thanks for wasting my time and thanks for wasting my money. Great. Let me show you something. Members of True Trading Group that are either lifetime members or have been a member for longer than a year, type the number 1 in chat right now for me, please. Now, the people that are on here, and there are many of you that typed TTG before, I really want you seriously to ask yourself, set aside any perceived notions that you've had coming into this live stream. Pay attention to how many people you're about to see type the number 1, and then really ask yourself, why the hell would this many people still be here if they did not feel that the money, the time, and the energy that they are spending towards True Trading Group was worth it? Why would they still be here? Why would they be lifetime members? Why would they renew their annual membership if they were not having success? Really ask yourself that question. Can you come up with one valid reason why they would be a lifetime member or why they would renew their membership other than they're having success? Think about it. Think about it. And when you're done thinking about that, I want you to grab your cell phone and I want you to send us a text message. I'm serious. Everyone that typed TTG before, I want you to send us a text message right now to the phone number that's at the bottom of your screen. The phone number is 1-888-306-8783. Give us your name, your email, and the word START. If you were interested in joining True Trading Group, if you were interested in joining this community, if you were interested to be on the right side of the fence, if you were interested to have a chance at capitalizing on what I intend on being another 3rd week in a row of multiple triple-digit gains. I'm going for multiple triple-digit gains again this week, and I think there's going to be enough volatility in the market that's going to provide for us those opportunities. If you are interested, I want you to send a text message to us right now, 1-888-306-8783. Give us your name, email, and the word START. And you'll talk directly to actually my business partner and the co-founder of True Trading Group. You're not talking to some customer service rep that's on the other side of the world. There he is, that handsome young fella right there. His name is Adam. That is who you're going to be talking to. If you are interested at all, you want to know the deal, you want to know the details, you want to know more about the double your money back guarantee, you want to know more about the over 50% discount I'm willing to give you here today to join before the price goes up tomorrow and our new checkout page is launched. We also have 23 laptops available this evening for the next 23 people that join. The laptops are free. It's just a gift. We get great deals from wholesalers. So we give out free laptops sometimes when we have them. We don't have them all the time, but we were fortunate enough to get our hands on a bundle this weekend. We've got 23 of them. So the next 20 people that join will get a free laptop. It's a Windows laptop. It's going to either be an Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo brand laptop. You can use it to trade with. You can use it for work. Give it to your kid for school. Sell it on eBay. Put the money back in your account. I don't care what you do with it. It's totally free. We also cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. Again, we have members in 115 countries. As long as you live on Earth, I'll get you that free laptop. They are first come, first serve. So if you would like a free laptop, you would like an over 50% discount on the membership price, you would like a double your money back guarantee. I don't think you need it, but it's there to give you peace of mind, and it's there to hold us accountable. There are too many platforms and programs and people out there that say, spend crazy amounts of money with me. I'm going to teach you how to become a millionaire in the next 30 minutes. And there's no accountability. And you sign up, you're promised the star and the moon, and you get a bag of garbage. I am offering you double your money back. Nobody else is going to offer you that because I honestly, truly believe you do not need it. I see the results that members have, and considering our refund rate is 2.27% and our retention rate is 78%, the numbers speak for themselves. The members speak for themselves. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what the members are saying when I ask them these questions. There's a reason why that many of them are on this live stream right now when they are with me and the other moderators in True Trading Group every day, all day long. Send a text message to us right now, 1-888-306-8783. Grab yourself one of those free laptops. Grab yourself a spot before it is too late and the price is significantly more money tomorrow, as our new checkout page is going live tomorrow. You will not have to send us text messages like this. The new checkout page will be live. So the phone number is at the bottom of the screen. Text us now. Name, email, phone number. Get one of those free laptops before they run out. They are first come, first serve. All right. Get it? Got it? Good. Send that text message. Adam is standing by. Let's get down to business. All right. Let's talk about markets. All right. Let's talk about overall markets because you had some things change this weekend. The markets got very uneasy Thursday and Friday. I think Thursday's sell-off was extremely technical. If you've been watching our live stream over to, we got to welcome Adrian. Guys, we got to welcome Adrian. Adrian just joined. Everybody welcome Adrian. Adrian, welcome. 22 spots left. So any special deals for previous members? Actually, listen, guys, if you used to be a member or if you used to be a trial member, or maybe you currently are a trial member, you also send us a text message, let us know, and we'll take care of you guys and hook you up. If you guys do want to come back, you want to take advantage of this deal, send us that text message and we'll hook you up. Again, the phone number is 1-888-306-8783. All right. There he is. Adrian, there he is. Adrian Rabb, welcome. Welcome to the family, Adrian. 22 spots remain for that free laptop and the over 50% discount. All right. So let's get back over to markets. If you guys have been following the live stream, if you're brand new here today, it's your first time, then obviously you have not been listening to my analysis over the last several weeks. But if you go back and you watch the YouTube channel right here, you go back and watch my live streams. I do this 6 days a week. We have been all over this move in the markets since the month of September. I came on the very first week of September, that series of my live streams, and I told you that I believe the markets were going to pull back in the month of September, and that I believe we were going to get down to the 200-day moving average. The 200-day moving average is this yellow line you see on my screen. You can see that target was reached at the very beginning of October. Then in the very beginning of October, my series of live streams was saying that I believe the markets were going to rally back into the mid to high 430s. That happened last week. We got to mid to high 430s. Then if you go back to Wednesday's live stream from just last week, I was saying that I believe the markets were going to pull back into the low 430s. We've been listen, I'm not right all the time. Okay. I'm not saying that I'm like the world's greatest trader on earth. But I'm right a hell of a lot more than I am wrong. The moderators and I collectively as a group, cumulatively on all of our executions, have a win rate of around 80% for the last now 4 years. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be wrong sometimes. I will. I will be wrong. I make red trades. I'll have red days. I come on. I talk about them when I do. It just so happens to be that we haven't had a red day. And honest, this string of triple-digit gains is unlike anything that I've ever seen. And I've been doing this for 17 years. Seriously. I'm not trying to sit here and say that we have 7 triple-digit gains every week, every month, every year. No, it's not what I'm saying. But that's the trading that's been taking place over these last 2 weeks. Now, coming into this week, or coming into earnings rather, I actually think that this market is, I think the path of least resistance is up. I do. I think the path of least resistance is up. And it's all going to come down to earnings. Okay. It's all going to come down to earnings. If earnings are a complete disaster, then I'll be wrong about this. But I think earnings are going to be good. Why would earnings be better than expected? Well, the labor market's been stronger than expected. Consumer spending's been stronger than expected. Inflation's been coming down, and GDP's been stronger than expected. The earnings that you are about to get are not the earnings for next year. They're the earnings for the last 3 months. And over the last 3 months, we've still had a very strong economy, whether you like it or not. Ralph, welcome. We have 21 spots now remaining. 21 spots now remaining, guys. Everybody welcome Ralph. Ralph's the newest member to the community. Guys, I'm telling you now, these spots are limited. If you're interested at all, just send a text message. I think you guys would be quite surprised at the offer we're willing to give you here tonight before the new checkout page goes live tomorrow. You're interested, send a text. You have questions about the money back guarantee. You got questions about our trading. You got questions about our courses, questions about our tools. Send a text right now, 1-888-306-8783. Give us your name, your email, and the word START. And we'll get you guys situated. We'll get you guys rolling through. So Ralph, welcome to the family. 21 of those spots left. You don't have to cover the shipping. We pay for the shipping of the free laptop. And you don't have to live in the US or Canada. We have members all over the world, 115 countries. So just as long as you live on Earth, okay, we'll get you the laptop. Don't worry about it. All right. So Ralph, welcome. You know what I love so much? I just saw Benoit. How are you, brother? Hope you're doing well. I just love because Benoit is a brand new member. Benoit just joined about 2 weeks ago. And I love so much when someone joins the family, because we call ourselves the Teach You family. We call ourselves family because we all genuinely do give a damn about one another and their success. You're not just a number when you join True Trading Group. Like, relationships are built and formed, and it's because people stay here. Like, True Trading Group is not a revolving door. It's like, once you're here, that's it. You're here. Our members stay. 78% retention rate. So like, relationships are really built between the moderators and the members, but also from member to member. Like, the members have built relationships, and these are relationships that are going to last a lifetime as we go through and continue to better our lives and move forward towards our own financial goals, and we do it together. Trading can be a very lonely profession, guys. It's important that you have a support staff, not only to help you find opportunities, but to also help you celebrate your victories and to also help pick you up when you've been knocked down. Because you will have your ups and you will have your downs. And there's especially in this type of volatile market, there's never been a better time to be part of a community like this. So like I said, 1-888-306-8783. Back to the overall markets. You know, I think the path of least resistance is to the upside. Now, my one worry about coming into this week was obviously the rhetoric that was going into the weekend between Israel and Iran and Hezbollah and Gaza and Hamas and everything else. All of that was really, really, really coming to what seemed like maybe a boiling point, where over the weekend, if Israel, launched the ground invasion into Gaza, would Iran react? What would Hezbollah do? Like, there was such uncertainty going into the weekend. And I really do feel like, at least for the time being, now this could change tomorrow. Tomorrow, something could happen and Iran can come out and they can do something, or Hezbollah can come out and do something. All these things can change, right? So you have to keep your head on a swivel. You've got to make sure to pay attention to our news feed that you get when you guys become a member of True Trading Group, because any of those things, if they happen, if that situation escalates, the markets will react negatively to the downside. But as it stands right now, the information that we have in front of us is making the market move to the upside. And I believe the reason why, and I believe the only reason why the futures market is green right now as we speak, okay, we have to welcome a bunch more people. We have Jamie, Steve, Mike, Jordan, Sam, and James. So that is Jamie, Steve, Mike, Jordan, Sam, and James Welcome to the True Trading Group family, everybody. That means we are now down to 15 of those laptops. Okay, 15 of those laptops are now remaining. Guys, remember, you have to double your money back guarantee. I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. Send a text message, claim your spot, 1-888-306-8783. Back to the markets. So what I expect to see come into tomorrow, I expect to see oil prices down, stock prices up, and going into earnings, waiting for some of the bigger names to report. And if we start to see the earnings are better than expected, I think you see the markets move to the upside. Now, if at any moment, there is an escalation between Israel and any of the neighboring nations, I will change that thought process. If something happens with Lebanon and something happens with Hezbollah, if something happens with Iran, I will change what I am telling you right now. But as it stands today, Iran says we're not going to get involved. Hezbollah says, hey, the stuff we're doing on the border, it's just a warning to tell you not to mess around with us. If it stays that way, and if Israel goes into Gaza and Iran doesn't do anything, and Hezbollah doesn't do anything, then I think oil prices move to the downside. And if oil prices move to the downside, I think stocks are going to move higher. Why? Over the last 2 months, we've had higher than expected inflation reads. But the higher than expected inflation reads over the last 2 months has been on the headline number, not the core number. The core number has actually been in line with expectations. The headline number is what factors in energy. And, sorry about that. And energy, just dropped my pen. And energy is what has caused the higher than expected inflation number over the last 2 months. It's the reason why the hotter than expected inflation has not caused the market to sell off versus a few months ago, a hotter than expected inflation number would have caused the markets to sell off severely. It's because the core inflation number is starting to work its way down. It's in line with expectations. And if we see oil come back down, and if oil goes, let's say if oil goes into the 70s, I think stocks move higher. I think stocks move higher because they feel, okay, we're not going to get that hotter than expected inflation number anymore. And then if earnings come in line with expectations or better than expected, I think the markets move up. So here's what I'm looking for out of the overall markets. I'm looking for the market to find support and to stabilize in this region, these low 430s. I'm looking for some stability here, maybe into the high 420s, but I'm looking for us to stabilize, right? I'm looking for us to stabilize in this region. I'm looking for a higher low, okay? I'm looking for, because this is a nice pivot low. I'm looking for us to stabilize here, put in a higher low, and then start to move to the upside. I'm looking for us to stabilize here and then start to climb, okay? And get back up into this area of resistance. This is a huge level of resistance up here. You see the 50-day moving average and the 100-day moving average are both lining up, converging at this price point. But if earnings are better than expected, I think we can push back through it. We made very good money to the short side on Thursday and Friday as the markets pulled back. We made money earlier in the week to the long side as the markets were rallying. I think that the bulk of the money this week may also be made to the upside if earnings cooperate. All right. So this is what I'm going to really be looking for. All right. This is what I'm really going to be looking for. All right. Let's go over some individual stocks that I have on my watch list. One of the stocks that is, we have Janine and Sidhu. Janine and Sidhu, welcome to the family. There are now just 13 spots left, guys. Janine and Sidhu. Well, guys, I would hurry up. Once this gets under 10, these are going to fly. If at least send a text message so you guys can hold your spot here. And if you're interested, get the information because they are first come, first serve. So I would text right now, 1-888-306-8783. Just text us. Give us your name, your email, and give us the word START. We'll answer your questions. We'll give you the price. We'll tell you what's included. We'll go over the double your money back guarantee if you want. You got the free laptop as well. Just send the text, get the conversation started, and let's get yourself part of the True Trading Group community so that instead next week when I'm asking people to type the number one. If they're making money, you're typing the number one instead of typing TTG when you say you're not a member. We got to welcome Daniel, just joined. Guys, I'm telling you, these are going to fly. Daniel, welcome. 12 spots are now left. Daniel, welcome to the family. We now only have 12 spots remaining. Go to TTG. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Send a text message to 1-888-30. Oh, wow. Velajan. Velajan, that's one name. Velajan. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But that means we're down to just 11 spots now. Send a text message to 1-888-306-8783. That's 1-888-306-8783. 1-888-306-8783. Text that number now. Name, email, the word start, and you guys will be good to go. Only 11 left. They're first come, first serve. Send that text now. All right. One of the stocks I'm focused on very, very much is one of the stocks that was my biggest percentage gain over the last 2 weeks, and that was Palo Alto. So let me explain to you what I'm thinking about here with Palo Alto. We caught this move on Palo Alto, okay? We caught this move right here. That gave us and members of True Trading Group 240% gain on the call options. My members of True Trading Group, sound off if you guys made money on this Palo Alto trade with me. Tell me how you did. Palo Alto or CrowdStrike, because it was Palo Alto and it was CrowdStrike. Those were the two. You could have got into either one. CrowdStrike is a little bit less volatile. Palo Alto is a little bit more volatile. All right. So there's one thing that you'll learn as a member of True Trading Group is that we give our members different volatility level type of ideas because not all stocks are the same. Not all options are the same. Some are more volatile than others. And if you have a very small account, sometimes it's better to not sometimes it is better to trade the lower volatility trades rather than the higher volatility ones because the options are too expensive and you're not comfortable with that risk and you're not comfortable with that position size. So that's something that you'll learn as a member of True Trading Group. But Palo Alto, 240% gain. This is another stock, or this is a stock that I'm going to be focusing on this week. Why? Because we broke out to all-time highs last week. You guys can see this resistance level and this resistance level. And last week we broke through it and now we're pulling back and settling back on it. The other thing I like here is the volume. You see, I had this increase in volume down here as we broke out to new all-time highs. So what I'm looking for here out of Palo Alto, all right, I'm looking to see if this is now a support level. So these previous all-time highs, is this now support? And if I get a bit of a pullback like this, and look to see, is there more upside to come there on Palo Alto? We got to welcome Greg. Greg just joined. 10 more spots remain. Everybody welcome Greg. Guys, we're now down to just 10. These are going to go quick. Wow, Diamond Dave got 188% gain on CrowdStrike. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Great job. Great job. So I'm going to be looking at that for Palo Alto. Now, part of the reason why Palo Alto exploded, let me say this. Part of the reason Palo Alto exploded is because of the tensions with Iran and the expectation of an increase in cyber threats with Iran. If the markets truly believe that those tensions are de-escalating, you may see Palo Alto give back that previous all-time high. And you may see Palo Alto drop back through it if people truly believe that tensions with Iran are de-escalating. Now, I, coming into this week, am thinking that there's still more upside on these stocks. Even though it seems like things are de-escalating right now, I think the market is still going to not really trust the situation with Iran. I am going to look for 255 to be support on Palo Alto. 255 to like 258, that little $3 range. I'm looking for support in that region. And if that level holds, I'm looking for more upside. I'm looking for Palo Alto up to like 270. So I'm going to be waiting for 255, 258. Does it hold? And if we start to reclaim 260, I'm going to look for that long. I'm going to see if we can get this thing up another $10 or so, up to 270. So that's going to be Palo Alto, one of the stocks that is going to be on our list coming into this week. Then we're going to be obviously still looking at ARM. Okay, we're already short ARM. Now, if you guys have been following our live streams from last week, I told you on what, Wednesday or Thursday, that I'm short ARM. Okay. This has already given us a 100% gain on the put options. Members are in the October 27th, $52 strike put option from $1.40, $1.45. Those options went to $3.10 on Friday. I am looking for more downside on ARM. Here's my game plan with ARM. I have already taken the bulk of my position off the table in front of 50. 50 is a huge level. Okay. You can see there's your support level from when the IPO had come out. And now there is your support level from Friday. $50 is a huge level. I'm telling you this now. I'll draw this in I'll go shorter time frame just so you guys can see. I shorted ARM on Thursday. Thursday right here. So right there is where I entered my position and members bought the put option. Okay. Now, when that took place, we took profits off here on Thursday, and then we took profits off also here on Friday. So right in front of the level. So the bulk of my position is already off the table, but I'm still short. What I'm looking for out of ARM is a break of 50 with an increase in volume. And then I'm going to add back to my position and look for $47 to $48. So here's the deal. Here's your level at 50. I'm looking for a break of 50. Then let's look for us try to bounce back above 50, fail to do so, roll it over, and look for these IPOs to continue to sell. The IPO market has not done well. ARM below the IPO open, now also below the IPO price. Instacart Instacart way below the IPO price. Okay. Klaviyo approaching that IPO price. Birkenstock way below the IPO price. These IPOs have not traded well. I'm looking for there to be continued selling pressure, specifically in ARM under 50, bounce back to 50, resistance, add back to full size, down to 48, 47. Let's see if we can get another triple digit gain on this ARM position. We already got 100. Let's see if we can reload it and get 100 again. That's going to be one of the stocks I'm going to focus on here coming into this week as well. Then Chevron. Let me explain to you what I'm thinking here with Chevron. I'm thinking about short Chevron. Why? If tensions with Iran are de-escalating, we should see oil prices move down. Oil prices moved up as soon as the Iran-Hamas thing happened the Israel-Hamas thing happened because everybody was scared of what was going to happen with Iran, if there was going to be oil sanctions, and if Iranian oil was going to come off the global supply, and what's that going to do to oil prices? Oil is going to go to 100. If that doesn't happen, okay, oil prices should move back down. And if oil prices move back down, I'm looking for oil stocks to move back down. I want to welcome Wasim. Wasim, welcome to the community. 9 spots left now, guys. Hurry up. We're underneath 10. They're going to start to fly. Text us now, 1-888-306-8783. Give us your name, your email, and text us the word START. And there's Brett. Brett just joined. 8 left now. Hurry up, guys. 8 left. Let's go. Let's go. The family's getting bigger tonight. It's going to be a big week. It's going to be a big week. All right. Now, what am I thinking about with Chevron? I honestly am just looking for Chevron to go back to where it was before the Israel-Hamas situation happened. I'm looking for Chevron to do this. I'm looking for Chevron to do this. Okay. So we have a nice level of resistance here at 165. Right? You guys see this level here? Let me show you. So there's support, resistance, support, resistance, and now I'm looking for Chevron to go back to 160. My target's going to be 160. All right. And we'll see if I'm right about this, because again, my thoughts are if the market truly believes that tensions with Iran are de-escalating and the chances of Iran getting involved is going down, then that should move oil prices down and therefore oil stock prices down. And I think Chevron goes back to 160. So we're going to be looking there for a possible short trade. Then the big ones, Netflix. Netflix was just an absolute monster of a trade for us. And I got to be honest with you guys, I'm getting a little bit nervous about Netflix's earnings. Netflix has earnings on Wednesday. My gut tells me they're not going to be good. Netflix has really sold off over the last month on comments that their ad tier platform is not going as well as people had anticipated or as the company initially anticipated. Subscriber growth hit its lowest levels in the UK since when they first launched onto, into that area, into that region. So they report earnings on Wednesday. I'm just getting a little nervous here that you might see Netflix down around 320. And I think you can see a situation where you get a big gap down on Netflix all the way back down to 320 if they really do miss and they really do disappoint on those earnings. I'll be looking to short Netflix on any bounce back into 368. 368 used to be this previous level of support. You guys can see there. Once we broke under 368, it then became resistance on Thursday, and you got follow through to the downside. So watching for any bounces back up into 368 to be resistance, and then seeing if Netflix continues to the downside as people get nervous going into earnings. We got to welcome Joseph. Joseph is the newest member of the group. That means we're down to now just 7 of those laptops. They are first come, first serve. The price is more expensive tomorrow. Send us a text message right now if you guys are interested in an over 50% discount, a free laptop, and a double your money back guarantee. Now, I do not intend on holding Netflix into earnings because earnings at the end of the day, yeah, sure, I can think their earnings are going to be bad, but I have no advantage at all by trying to guess what a company's earnings are going to be. That's a coin flip. I don't like coin flips. I'd rather wait for Netflix to report earnings and then trade the stock. So if I do trade it tomorrow, I'll be out of it by Wednesday close because they report earnings after the bell on Wednesday. And I don't want to be in the position when those earnings come out. All right. So that'll be Netflix, another big name that has earnings this week, and it is Tesla. I'm also a little concerned about Tesla with their earnings and what's been going on in China. And I think that you could see another test in Netflix of the 200-day moving average and get down to this 211 level. This 211 level, 210, whatever it is, you guys can see this here. I want to show you resistance there in early 2023, resistance there in March. We dropped down into that zone in August. It became support. We bounced off it. Now my concern here coming into earnings is that you're starting to see a little bit of a technical breakdown. If Tesla gets underneath 250, I'm looking to short Tesla under 250. 250 is going to be the 50-day and the 100-day moving average. You can see they both line up there. That's the blue and purple line that you guys see on my screen. The dark blue line is the 50-day. The purple line is the 100-day. So I'm looking for Tesla to get underneath that level and see if Tesla continues to the downside. And then when they report earnings, I think that if the earnings are bad, you could see Tesla trade back down into this region. But again, I will not be in a position going into earnings. Earnings are a coin flip. I don't like to guess when it comes to my money. I like to put myself into the highest probability situations possible. But those are levels that I'm paying very close attention to for Tesla. All right. And there you guys have it. There you guys have it. All right. And then what, for good measure, that Klaviyo, beautiful descending wedge forming on Klaviyo. This is also another IPO. The support level here is $30. They're $30.25, really. Okay, $30.25. That's your low. The IPO price is 30. So that's why that's such a big level. The IPO price was $30. That's why it's been holding above 30. But if all the other IPOs sell off, this one is held up the best. But if this breaks 30, same story with Instacart, Birkenstock. I think there's more downside. But for that stock, I'm not in a position. I'll wait for it to break 30 first. All right, there's my top trade ideas coming into the week. Again, as there are updates with the situation in the Middle East, as there are updates with earnings, this may or may not change my game plan and my bias coming into the week. I'm going to be keeping my head on a swivel. There's a lot of wild cards out there. I know either way, there's going to be tremendous trading opportunities, and we are going to be ready to capitalize on the. Are going to be ready to capitalize on these coming into this week, right? So it's been a crazy last couple of weeks, guys. It's been a real crazy last couple of weeks, right? It's been a really crazy. I mean, I've never seen trading like that before. Does anybody have any questions on anything that I just said before we do our giveaway? Anybody have any questions before we do our giveaway? So again, to recap, Palo Alto, Chevron, Netflix, Tesla, and ARM. You think market goes up, but all trade ideas are short? Well, no. My trade ideas are based on the trade ideas that I'm focusing on are, well, Palo Alto is the long, right? You could also see a bounce back in all your technology stocks. That's a flat out bounce across the board. Microsoft, Meta, NVIDIA, Apple, Alphabet. You can see all those names bounce. The markets move higher this week. But the markets moving higher is predicated on the tensions with Iran also going down. And if that happens, that means oil prices go down. If oil prices go down, I think oil stocks go down. And that's why the market goes up, but you have to understand what the relationship is in different areas of the market. And if the market's moving higher as it seems like maybe tensions are de-escalating with Iran, then I think oil stocks go down. I think there's an opportunity there. I think that's the only reason why the markets are green right now. I think the only reason why the futures are green right now, I really believe, is because of what seems like today, comments from Hezbollah and Iran that seem like the chances of this conflict widening and Hezbollah getting involved and Iran getting involved. It seems like as of today, this could change tomorrow, but as of today, it seems like those tensions are going down. So I think that's the only reason why the futures are green right now. Bank stocks. I think the bank stocks are tough because I think they're going to be a mixed bag. I think bank stocks are a mixed. I don't think that you're going to see like the entire banking sector trade together. I'll tell you, I am a little concerned about Goldman Sachs. I do kind of like Goldman Sachs for the short. There are three very big levels I want to show you on Goldman Sachs. But before I do, we have to welcome Pavel and Morgan. Pavel and Morgan, welcome to the True Trading Group family. That means we're down to now just 5 spots. But let me show you the level that I'm actually looking at. I mean, you can add Goldman Sachs also. You can add Goldman Sachs also because I want to show you this level. Support, right? We can all see that level. You gapped underneath it, then it became resistance. Now you have another huge level here on Goldman Sachs down around 305, 303, and you can see support and support. You want to know why this level is so important? This level is the low from the March banking crisis. So remember we had that banking crisis in March? This was that. Okay. And that's where we found support. Now you got earnings coming up, but if Goldman breaks this level, your next support level is all the way down here at 290. And that 290 support you guys can see is right here. Right. So there's your two. We can go full screen for a second there, Joe. Thanks. So you guys can see, I'll just zoom it back in so you guys can see what I was saying. So there was the previous support, right? You guys see that support. We broke it, became resistance. Now you have support here, and that's the support from the March low, the March banking crisis. If that level breaks because of earnings, you trade down to 290. And that's going to be your next support level you guys see all the way back here in September and October. So like that is one of the bank stocks that I'm looking at. JP Morgan's earnings were good, but the stock reversed on Friday, puts in this really nasty looking, real nasty looking daily candle. So I think the banks are a tougher call. I think some banks' earnings are going to be good. I think other bank earnings are going to be bad. So it's not like with other sectors where it's like, hey, I think the whole sector is going to do well, and the whole sector is going to do bad. I think it's going to be mixed. All right, guys, it looks like we are ready for our giveaway. It's time for the second code word. The second code word. All right. The second code word is peace. Peace. P-E-A-C-E. P-E-A-C-E. Peace. P-E-A-C-E. That is the second code word for today. So again, I'm giving away $1,000 right now. The first code word was earnings. The second code word is peace. P-E-A-C. P-E-A-C. Okay? That is the second code word for the giveaway. Now, we're going to pull up the wheel of names. We are going to spin that wheel. There is a phone number that you see on the bottom of your screen. That phone number is 786-292-1606. If your name is called, you will have to send a text message to that phone number and give us both code words. You will have 2 minutes. The time frame allotted is 2 minutes. If you do not send us a text message with both code words within the next 2 minutes, then we will have to spin the wheel again. So good luck, everybody. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel. $1,000 on the line. Maurizio Felix. Maurizio Felix. Congratulations. You're one step closer to winning $1,000. You have not won it yet because you have to send us a text message. The phone number is on your screen, Maurizio, 786-292-1606. The clock starts now. You have 2 minutes to send a text message and give us both code words. The clock starts now. Maurizio, please make my life easy. I do not want to have to spin this wheel again. Do not let me down. Send that text message so I can go watch the rest of the Giants game. Is it still 6-0? The NFL is so crazy. How the Niners lose to the Browns and the Eagles lose to the Jets, then could you imagine the Bills lose to the Giants? Like what is going on in this world? The NFL, I don't know why people bet on NFL games. I think it's the hardest thing to do. I really do. Bet on college football. College football, if you're going to gamble, bet on college. College football is easy. The NFL is damn near impossible, man. Damn near impossible. Nobody had the Jets beating the Eagles. Nobody had the Browns beating the Niners. Nobody had the Cardinals beating the Cowboys. Hey, Maurizio got it. Yes, thank you. Great. Excellent. Maurizio got it, guys. So Maurizio did just confirm. Maurizio, congratulations. You have just won $1,000. Congratulations, Maurizio. Folks, that does it for me this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope you guys have a better game plan going into the week. Listen, I'm going to keep my head on a swivel. I'm going to be seeing what's going on in the Middle East. I'm going to be seeing what are the comments coming out of Iran, what are the comments coming out of Hezbollah. I'm going to be watching oil prices. We're going to see what the earnings are. There's so many things happening this week that I almost want to just be like, I don't have a game plan. I'm just going to react. I almost want to come into this week and say that because there are so many wild cards out there that can move this market in a big way in either direction. But either way, we're going to be ready for it. If we go up, we go down. I honestly really don't care. I got some long ideas. I got some short ideas, depending on what happens in the markets. I know where I'm going to be focused. I know where I'm going to be planning on making some money. We had 7 triple-digit gains last week. We had 7 the week before that. Let's see if we can make you can have another week of multiple triple-digit gains. Let's go for it. Let's go our third week in a row with multiple triple-digit gains. Let's do it. I love it. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm going to go watch the rest of the game. I'll see my members bright and early tomorrow inside chat on the platform. For those of you that just joined and became part of the family, welcome to the family. It's glad to have you here. If you are not a member and you are interested, there are only 5 laptops left. They are first come, first serve. Send a text message to 1-888-306-8783. Even if you're watching this after it's already aired, send the text message. And if we've still got some available, we'll let you know. We'll answer your questions. We'll get you guys hooked up. The price does go up tomorrow. You guys want a more than a 50% discount. You want to double your money back guarantee. You want a free laptop. Text 1-888-306-8783 right now with your name, your email, and the word START, and we'll get you guys hooked up and taken care of. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on these lives. I'll see you all in chat tomorrow.